After we purchased the land for our monastery in 1983, we were broke. We were in debt. There were no buildings on the land, not even a shed. Those first few weeks, we slept not on beds but on old doors we had bought cheaply from the salvage yard. We raised them on bricks at each corner to lift them off the ground. There were no mattresses, of course. We were forest monks. The abbot had the best door, the flat one. My door was ribbed with a sizable hole in the center where the doorknob would have been. I joked that now I wouldn't need to get out of bed to go to the toilet. The cold truth was, however, that the wind would come up through that hole. I didn't sleep much those nights. We were poor monks who needed buildings. We couldn't afford to employ a builder, the materials were expensive enough. So I had to learn how to build, how to prepare the foundations, lay concrete and bricks, erect the roof, put in the plumbing, the whole lot. I had been a theoretical physicist and high school teacher in lay life, not used to working with my hands. After a few years, I became quite skilled at building, even calling my crew the BBC, Buddhist Building Company. But when I started, it was very difficult. It may look easy to lay a brick, a dollop of mortar underneath, a little tap here, a little tap there. But when I began laying bricks, I'd tap one corner down to make it level, and another corner would go up. So I'd tap that corner down, then the brick would move out of line. After I'd nudged it back into line, the first corner would be too high again. Hey, you try it. Being a monk, I had patience and as much time as I needed. I made sure every single brick was perfect, no matter how long it took. Eventually, I completed my first brick wall and stood back to admire it. It was only then that I noticed, oh no. I'd missed 2 bricks. All the other bricks were nicely in line, but these 2 were inclined at an angle. They looked terrible. They spoiled the whole wall. They ruined it. By then, the cement mortar was too hard for the bricks to be taken out, so I asked the abbot if I could knock the wall down and start over again, or, even better, perhaps blow it up. I'd made a mess of it, and I was very embarrassed. The abbot said no, the wall had to stay. When I showed our first visitors around our fledgling monastery, I always tried to avoid taking them past my brick wall. I hated anyone seeing it. Then one day, some 3 or 4 months after I finished it, I was walking with a visitor, and he saw the wall. "That's a nice wall," he casually remarked. "Sir," I replied in surprise, "have you left your glasses in your car? Are you visually impaired? Can't you see those 2 bad bricks which spoil the whole wall?" What he said next changed my whole view of that wall, of myself, and of many other aspects of life. He said, "Yes. I can see those 2 bad bricks. But I can see the good bricks as well." I was stunned. For the first time in over 3 months, I could see other bricks in that wall apart from the 2 mistakes. Above, below, to the left and to the right of the bad bricks were good bricks, perfect bricks. Moreover, the perfect bricks were many, many more than the 2 bad bricks. Before, my eyes would focus exclusively on my 2 mistakes, I was blind to everything else. That was why I couldn't bear looking at that wall or having others see it. That was why I wanted to destroy it. Now that I could see the good bricks, the wall didn't look so bad after all. It was, as the visitor had said, a nice brick wall. It's still there now, 20 years later, but I've forgotten exactly where those bad bricks are. I literally cannot see those mistakes anymore. How many people end a relationship or get divorced because all they can see in their partner are 2 bad bricks? How many of us become depressed or even contemplate suicide because all we can see in ourselves are 2 bad bricks? In truth, there are many, many more good bricks, perfect bricks, above, below, to the left and to the right of the faults, but at times we just can't see them. Instead, every time we look, our eyes focus exclusively on the mistakes. The mistakes are all we see, they're all we think are there, and so we want to destroy them. And sometimes, sadly, we do destroy a very nice wall. Likewise, in the intricate tapestry of personal struggles, how often do people succumb to depression or contemplate suicide due to an overwhelming emphasis on their own perceived imperfections, those internal too bad bricks? Despite the prevalence of these negative self-perceptions, the reality is that each person possesses a multitude of positive attributes, countless good and perfect bricks, situated above, below, to the left, and to the right of their faults. However, these positive elements often remain obscured, elusive within the shadow of self-criticism. In the complex dance of human relationships, the inability to see beyond the flaws, akin to fixating solely on too bad bricks, can lead to the erosion of connections. Instead of recognizing the many admirable qualities in ourselves and others, we inadvertently magnify and amplify the mistakes. Consequently, a destructive impulse emerges, the desire to obliterate what we perceive as imperfect. Regrettably, this destructive tendency can manifest in tangible ways, akin to tearing down a very nice wall that, with a broader perspective, could have been appreciated for its overall beauty. The challenge lies in altering our perspective, in training our gaze to encompass the entirety of the wall, both the perceived imperfections and the hidden strengths. When we shift our focus from exclusively scrutinizing the too bad bricks to appreciating the broader composition, a transformative realization occurs. What initially seemed like insurmountable flaws may now appear as unique features, enriching the fabric of our lives. It is a powerful reminder that the unique features we come to cherish often have their origins in what we once deemed mistakes. Ultimately, the narrative underscores the importance of adopting a holistic perspective in relationships, self-reflection, and life in general. By acknowledging the multitude of positive elements alongside the inevitable imperfections, we can foster resilience, appreciation, and the capacity to construct a more nuanced and fulfilling existence. Within the tapestry of our existence, we all carry what might be deemed our too bad bricks, the flaws and imperfections that often dominate our self-perception. However, the profound revelation lies in recognizing that these perceived shortcomings are merely fragments within the intricate mosaic of our identity. Beyond them, there exists a multitude of virtues, talents, and strengths, countless perfect bricks that, when acknowledged, overshadow the transient nature of our mistakes. Once this perspective is embraced, the formidable challenges and self-critiques lose their grip on our psyche. Understanding that the perfect bricks within us far surpass our mistakes initiates a transformative shift. Suddenly, the harsh judgments and internal conflicts lose their potency, giving way to a landscape of self-awareness that is more forgiving and compassionate. With this newfound awareness, we can cultivate a profound sense of inner peace, embracing the entirety of ourselves with a profound acceptance that extends to our faults. This revelation carries significant implications for our relationships. The recognition that personal imperfections are dwarfed by a multitude of positive attributes within us lays the groundwork for harmonious coexistence with a partner. It allows for an understanding that acknowledging and embracing each other's flaws becomes an integral part of the shared journey, fostering resilience and a deep, enduring connection. In challenging the conventional narrative of relationship struggles, this realization stands as a testament to the potential for profound growth and fulfillment within the realm of human connection. I have told this anecdote many times. After one occasion, a builder came up to me and told me a professional secret. "We builders always make mistakes," he said, "but we tell our clients that it is an original feature with no other house in the neighborhood like it. And then we charge them a couple of $1,000 extra." As we draw the curtains on this insightful journey, I hope the ideas shared have resonated with you and sparked new perspectives. If you found value in our discussion about embracing imperfections and recognizing the multitude of perfect bricks within ourselves, Consider subscribing to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Thank you for joining us on this adventure, and we look forward to welcoming you back for more enriching conversations.